what is the culture of executive protection?
Well, that's a struggle for me to answer, and I'll tell you the reason why. When we think about culture, we typically look at culture of a business. So the culture of a business, there could be a couple examples. Like our culture is a gold standard service model. There are other cultures that are shark cultures, like in the entertainment industry, where they're at each other every day, pounding each other. You know, if you take Capital One, it's a lot of, business suits, math, graduates, very, into statistics, things like that. When you take, let's say some in Silicon Valley, it's t-shirts and, flip-flops and very laid back, very creative, that type of culture. So when you talk about executive protection, we have to include what I call the bodyguards and the bodyguards. So you got executive protection. That's a part of our industry. But then you have the bodyguards, which I consider untrained thugs, people that don't have a lot of formal training. They're typically big guys, and Hollywood type people gravitate to them. Then you have the bodyguards, and the bodyguards are like if they're working for a celebrity, and then all of a sudden they become buddies with the celebrity, and they take advantage of the celebrity. They're stealing from them. They're setting up shots, alerting the paparazzi before the celebrity gets there.
And they started out as employees.
Yeah, they start out as employees, and then they lose that.
I thought they were just hanger-oners.
They start out and they lose that professional barrier that between the client and then so going back to culture, the other thing about culture is it's not what I think about the culture of EP. It's what the clients and what the people that are buying EP services think about us. And I think they have one extreme to the next. They're people that think that we carry their bags, we clean up the dog crap in the yard, we run around getting their prescription drugs, and they don't really, they're just bodyguards that are basically gophers on the side. And then there are corporate clients that really view executive protection as important, and it's important that they have planning and everything else. So it's one extreme to the next, and it's really what is the viewpoint of our industry from the client standpoint.
Is that something that you put in a contract, or do you work out with the client exactly what type of protection they want?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. So it's personal.
We're very different.
You personalize your services.
Yes, we're very different. When we do an agreement with the client, it has out what we're going to do and what we're not going to do, and our role is protection. If we're carrying 10 bags and we're coming out of an airport and there's a threat on that individual, now all of a sudden we're carrying 10 bags, how are we going to stop the threat? Now, is there on occasion when we do help them with their bag? Yes, of course, but we want to have where hands are free, we're able to do protection. And let's say we're working with a client and they want us to do all the gopher stuff. Well, when you leave the estate or you leave the house, now that client is vulnerable and they're left there with no security whatsoever, because we're running around doing errands, getting their pizza, getting their so things like that, which is
they should hire
a
personal assistant for that type of thing.
Yes, yeah. In other words, it should be security is security roles, and then assistants and other people, people that do the property in terms of cutting the grass, things like that. Those people can handle those type of roles.